Welcome to my full moon release ceremony. As a brief disclaimer to everybody, I am not a trained Wiccan or trained in any practices. Really, I am a organic homespun witch. So I follow the intuitions I feel and perform the magic that comes from my soul. If that is not in alignment with you or you have different practices, that is 100% fine with me. I believe that everybody should follow their intuition, follow their own path, and follow what they like to do. This is just my own homespun, organically me method for doing this. Feel free to follow along with the energy if you'd like to. I set the intention that you will be able to release whatever you want through this video to tap into the energy and use it for your own purposes if you feel called to do so. To begin with, I'm going to get some candles lit around my altar. We are going to light 4 candles here. For me, they represent the 4 elements. They're my selenite, and we're going to be using this bowl to light things on fire. You can see that I have lit many things on fire in there before. These are the elements I'm choosing to use for this. You can feel free to use whichever ones are calling to you, whatever you want to place in the bowl to symbolize release, whatever herbs or elements that have the most meaning and the most power for you personally. We are going to be starting off by putting a little bit of sage in the bottom of that for purification. I'm pulling some of it directly off of my smudge stick. I like to do that because my smudge stick has a lot of my own personal energy, a lot of my own personal meditation in it. It's a powerful element to me. I'm going to light the stage and clear the altar at this time. Now I am going to set this down and let it burn while I get into my meditation, while I call forward my own energy, clear out my own energy, and call forward the energy of the full moon alignment that we have going on for this ceremony. And now I'm going to go ahead and add my elements to the bowl there. And again, I don't think it matters what elements you want to use if you are doing this for yourself. It's just whatever things symbolize cleansing for you, and or anything that holds a significant power for you. I think I'm using some peppermint here and some Irish moss, and also some burdock root. Now I am going to add to it a couple of crystals. I tend to do this. I use the little beads, and you can see you can buy them on the little bracelets and then just pull them off. I think we've got some citrine that I just put in there. And also we've got some garnet that we're going to put in as well. Now I'm going to take my journal and write out on the paper in there my release prayer for myself. You can craft or word those however you like for yourself. You can pause the video, do that for yourself. You can see what I wrote there. It's got front and back. I'm a little wordy, but you don't have to be. I'm going to hold that and read it over to myself a few times just to really, like an affirmation, call forward the energy and get it really charged into that paper. And then I'm going to fold it up. I'm going to light it on fire and give it a good turn. If you are doing this for yourself, as always, please be careful when working with fire elements. And we are intending that all of that gets released and let go and sent on its merry way with the smoke. Sure, it's absolutely burned all the way down. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal this with the wax from the candles from each of the 4 elements that I've been burning. And this just solidifies my intention and seals off those energies that I've released from ever returning to me, and makes it a permanent situation. Now it's going to be very hot and liquidy at first if you're doing this for yourself, but I am going to leave it outside to purify under the full moon. And in the morning, you will get something that looks very much like this out of it, a little disc. Depending on the elements you use, they can look pretty beautiful and artistic. And, the ones that I've done that are special to me, I keep for myself as a reminder that that is released and let go permanently. That is what I do for a full moon release. Thank you so much for joining me, and may you have all of the energy that you require for releasing anything you need at this time.